Listen to these quotes from Socrates and start programming your subconscious for success. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. The unexamined life is not worth living. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and weak minds discuss people. To find yourself, think for yourself. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Know thyself. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. Do not do to others what angers you if others do to you. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Understanding a question is half the answer. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. Be as you wish to seem. Thou should eat to live, not live to eat. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life ourselves and the world around us. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. To fear death is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, to think one knows what one does not know. No one knows whether death may not be the greatest of all blessings, yet men fear it as if they knew that it is the greatest of evils. The beginning of wisdom is the definition of terms. One should never do wrong in return, nor mistreat any man, no matter how one has been mistreated by him. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly possess, for credit is like fire. When once you have kindled it, you may easily preserve it, but if you once extinguish it, you will find it an arduous task to rekindle it again. The really important thing is not to live. but to live well, and to live according to your principles. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. If all our misfortunes were laid in one common heap, whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be content to take their own and depart. In all of us, even in good men, there is a lawless wild beast which peers out at night. Those who are hardest to love need it the most. Ask yourself, is it true, is it kind, or is it necessary? The highest realms of thought are impossible to reach without first attaining an understanding of compassion. To move the world, we must first move ourselves. Virtue does not come from wealth, but wealth, and every other good thing which we have comes from virtue. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. Intelligent individuals learn from everything and everyone. Average people learn from their experiences. The stupid ones already have all the answers. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too sorrowful in misfortune. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Programming is not about what you know, it's about what you can figure out. The mind is everything. What you think, you become.